Greetings, I'm Janie Chandler, and this is my very handsome husband, Joseph McKetty, and we are sitting here in our garden in Ashland, Oregon, and we are joining in with the Energy Medicine for Eyes Challenge. So, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're going to start with K27, and we're going to rub and breathe. We're going to breathe through this whole thing. Nice deep breaths. You can rub or you can thump on K27. This helps to stimulate your kidney meridian, which juices your eyes. Now we're going to do the eyeball cupping, which is one of my favorites. We're going to rub hands, shake them off, and then I like to seal my hands around my eyes. I like to make as much of a seal with my hands as I can so that my eyes are bathed in the energy of the chakra on my palm. And I'm going to breathe deeply in through my nose and out through my mouth. I'm keeping my eyes open so that they can feel the energy coming off of my palms. Another breath in. This feels so good I could stay here forever. But okay, enough of that. Let's do the eyebrow pinch and pull. So thumbs underneath the eyebrow, pinch, and then pull forward. I actually really like to glide my thumb underneath my eyebrow and keep pinching and pulling all the way out, as far out to the edge as possible. And you know what also feels really good is to push out at the edge of the eyeball and do a stretch of the whole eyelid. Very handsome. All right, so now we're going to do the spindle cell pinching. So teeny tiny little pinches all over the eyelids, all over the top of the lid. These are eensy beensy little tweaks helping to stimulate the muscle response in the eye. And now come underneath and do nice little pinches on the underneath eyelid. And breathing. Now we're going to do eyeball circles. Let's start looking up to the center and then rotate the eyeballs over to the right, down to the ground, over to the left, and back up to the center. Take a breath in here, and then exhale as you do that again. Around to the right, down to the ground, over to the left, and up to the center. Take a breath again. This time go left, just keeping your face forward and only eyes going around to the left, down to the ground, around to the right, and up to the top. Breath and exhale, around to the left, all the way down, around to the right, and up to the center. And now we're going to do figure eights. Figure eights you can do with one hand, you can do them with two hands. What are you going to do? There you go. I sometimes like to do the two hands, and we're breathing. You can do little figure eights over each eye. I also like to include sending a figure eight out to the horizon and back to your eyes, out to the horizon and back to your eyes. Thanks for keeping breathing, Joseph. You're keeping me right on track. And now we're going to segue these figure eights into doing a figure eight on the eyeballs. I think it's really helpful to watch your fingers. So I've got my fingers about, say a foot out there, keeping your eyes on your fingers. Let's take them down to the right, following with your eyeballs up to the right, crossing over in the middle, down to the left, up to the left, crossing over in the middle, keeping your face forward and just using your eyeballs to follow this figure eight. And if you're really clever, you can breathe at the same time. All right. And last but not least, we're going to tap on the eyelids. I like to use 2 fingers myself because it gives me a nice solid hold there, and it feels safe to me. So I'm going to put 2 fingers on there. I know that often 1 finger is suggested, which is fine too, but try it with 2 fingers just for the heck of it, and tap on both of those fingers, and again stimulate the muscle response in your eye. And then switch to the other eye, tapping. I like to cover all the territory I can. And that's it for the routine for the eyes. I hope that you have enjoyed this and enjoyed being in our garden with us. We always like to have garden visitors. And thanks very much. I'm going to give him a smooch now. Thanks, honey. Bye.